that, in the wake of the Sandy Hook school shooting, President Obama talked about addressing America's gun culture. Listen.
I also tasked the Vice President with leading an effort to come up with a comprehensive set of serious proposals to keep our children safe, including strengthening school safety, improving mental health care, and addressing a culture that too often glorifies guns and violence.
But isn't Hollywood part of America's gun culture? And as we speak, Warner Brothers is planning a big screen adaptation of the violent video game Mass Effect, which has been mentioned in the wake of the Newtown shooting. And the problem for the president, he gets a lot of money from Warner Brothers and others. Here to explain, Daily Caller columnist Vince Coglianese. Vince, very important to note that President Obama gets a lot of money from the Warner Brothers. I think Barry Meyer at Warner Brothers, or I guess Barry Meyer has bundled money for Obama. And a couple of the other ones, Quentin Tarantino, Harvey Weinstein, also involved in Obama's reelection. These people all produce violent films, do they not?
That's absolutely right. And as a matter of fact, the New York Times has referred to Warner Brothers as a studio with violence in its bones. We're talking movies like Dirty Harry, we're talking The Matrix, the Batman movies, the latest ones, The Dark Knight, which we know the shooter James Holmes thought that he was the Joker coming out of this movie. And now we have Mass Effect, this movie that's under development being talked about, because the brother of the shooter had liked it on his Facebook page, and the early media reports had mixed it up and thought he was the guy. But still, the central point is that Obama is a beneficiary of this industry. I mean, just in August, his wife, Michelle, was at Barry Meyer's home. And that's where people were paying up to $25,000 a plate, top executives at Warner Brothers, just to give to the Obama campaign.
So now, Vince, I know Call of Duty, one of the scenes in Call of Duty, literally, it's called first-person shooter, which means you're pulling the trigger of the gun. The scene is you can go up an escalator, and it opens up into an airport where you can literally blow away multiple innocent victims, people just trying to get on airplanes. Is this the culture that we need to speak about when we try and figure out what goes through a mass murderer's mind?
Well, I think there's a lot of people who believe that. I'd say that's open for debate. But when the President of the United States starts talking about culture, and the White House has done it by my count at least 3 times now, twice by the President and at least once through Jay Carney, saying that they're going to address culture in any gun control plan, that's an issue. Because as journalists, we watch and we say, wait a second, why is the President of the United States trying to get involved in culture? How is that going to take place? And that's a serious issue, no matter where you fall on whether these violent video games or movies influence these people. I tend to believe that people like this are just psychos.
So, yeah, we hear a lot about the president and his commission that they want to look into gun rights, gun laws, and whatnot, but we don't hear them looking into the violence in movies. Is it because he gets a lot of support from these movie houses?
I think that at the end of the day, that's exactly right. I think you'll see that President Obama doesn't want to mess with Hollywood. He is, as I mentioned, a beneficiary of Hollywood. He's the Hollywood president. You know, Hollywood Hogan, this is Hollywood Obama. He's the guy who totally is responsive to Hollywood. Hollywood loves him and adores him, and I don't think that relationship's going to change.
So do you think this will be the situation? They'll continue to bundle money for Democratic campaigns, and then the Democrats who are holding office will look the other way when it comes to really investigating what the culture of violence is in America?
I can't speak for all Democrats, but I do know that the president has been beholden to his donors in the past in a variety of capacities, and Hollywood is just the latest in a long list of donors. I'm sure that President Obama is going to be maintaining a tight relationship with. I mean, Barry Meyer, the head of Warner Brothers, was in the White House in, I believe, June of this year, and he's been there a couple times since Obama's been the president.
All right, we're going to leave it there. Vince Coglianese from the Daily Caller. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
All right, next on the rundown, we've been talking